Hi everyone! I decided to make a video because it's very difficult for me to find time here. It's because I thought that in Poland I was living very fast, and my thought was that in Africa it will be more slowly, but that's totally not true. So yes, my life here is very quick, so I decided just to say you briefly what happened last 3 months, because it's already 3 months when I'm here. Yeah, when I'm thinking about this time, I think it's time just to discovering what God really wants me to do here. Because I knew that I'm coming to finance office, but I already knew that God has definitely more here for me. So in the beginning it was pretty difficult time for me, because my boss from finance office, he had holidays, so I had to be whole day in finance office, and it was really difficult in the meaning that I wasn't with people. I wasn't with Mozambicans, what was really important for me when I came here. I had really few not so much time to spend with others outside the base in the villages, so it was pretty tough for me. And I tried to find my place, to look for different things. I wanted to go to hospital, for example, and I tried 6 times, and it was always something wrong. The car was broken, I didn't have my documents, someone didn't come, so it was crazy. And I was asking God why it's like that. You don't want me to go to hospital? It's a good thing to pray for people, it's very good, but I knew that God actually is preparing me for new things. He was making space for new thing. And even when I was in harvest school and before, God started to tell me about kids, about working with kids, what was really surprising for me, because I've never done anything with kids. But he started to say me about my future, that I will have home in Mozambique, and the people will come there, and there will be children, some of them will live with me. So it was amazing for me that he has such kind of plan, but I really couldn't imagine that it can happen. And when I came to harvest school, it was amazing, because God started to create in me the heart of mother, what was totally new experience in me. And he started to show me some children, to pray for them, to spend more time with them, and I started to do that. But when I came here in the beginning of the year, I started to spend more time with group of boys, which are 9 boys in the age from 12 to 14. And in the beginning it was really tough experience for me, because they really want to things, they think that white people have everything, so they always was asking about something, and they weren't interested about any relationship. So they started to treat me not good, and it was difficult for me, because they were already in my heart, because God put them in my heart. So I was praying, and I was asking God what to do, that I had no idea what to do. But God started to tell me that I can't listen to what I hear, and I can't really notice, see what I see. I'm sorry for my English, but it's the meaning of that, and I should treat them according to his grace, like he treats us, like he treats all his children, like extravagant love. And I was like, I decided like to do like to treat them according to his grace, not according like what I see, what I hear. And their behavior started to change step by step, and we started to spend more time together. And it occurred that there is family in Iris, and this family like spend time with these boys. Actually, they take care of these boys. They help them in their homework. They organize some activities for them. They wanted to have discipleship, so we started to do these things together. I joined them, so now we have time of discipleship. Sometimes I go to watch them how they play football. Sometimes we go somewhere to the beach or to swimming pool together. Yeah, during the week we have discipleship, and once a week we go to house of one boy, and we cook together. We spend time with their family, to know their families and to really know their needs. So my heart started to be really in that, and it was amazing because I didn't know at the beginning that the family who take care of the boys, they will leave at the end of July. So at one point, when I was more engaged in all these things, they asked me if I can take care of the boys when I leave. And for me, like, I was ready. I was already ready because God prepared my heart for that. I knew that He wants me to do, so I said yes, like without any, like sometimes people need to pray or something, but no, like God prepared my heart before, and it was amazing. And I said yes, and directors of the base said yes. So of course I will need like a group of people like to help me in that, because when they were a family of 4, it's easier like to take care of 9 boys. And for me, like as a woman, it's like I need men like to help me. I need like other people to help me. So I ask you for prayers in this area, like to God, like to bring right people with heart to these boys. It's really amazing what God did, because I've never done anything with boys, and it's His grace. It's really His grace. Like, I don't know what to do, but I'm praying. I have dreams what to do. He shows me like scriptures what to do. So it's really amazing. God is really good, and it's really, I discover how good it's like to serve in their area, like when you have no experience, because you are so dependent to God, so dependent on God. It's really beneficial for everything you do, because you don't know how to figure it out, so you have only His resources. So it's really amazing. Yeah, so it's one area I'm involved. The second thing, like Iris have this program Stop for the One, and it's program like about take care of children in the base, but in the villages too. Person who is responsible here for this program, she came to me and asked if I want to write some stories on the blog, for them. And I was like, we started to talk what kind of stories, like what do you want actually. And actually they wanted like non-fiction stories, so exactly what I really like to write, what is my passion, what is my what are my skills. So it was really amazing. Like, God is really faithful. He had all of that to me here, and I can now like serve people through that, and I'm really grateful for that. Each day I'm in finance office too. I spend there 4 hours, so perhaps it's not something what I really I'm happy to do in the meaning that it's like my heart in that, but I'm really happy to help, and I know that here when I help what I have, I'm really happy to do that. I can share, like, I think I can share a little bit too, like what how my day looks like here. Like every day from Monday to Friday, I spend 4 hours in finance office. Other activities I just set up by myself. If I go to the village, it's in the afternoon. If I write, it's in the morning. On Tuesdays morning we have staff meeting, so there's worship, there's prayer, there's teaching, so it's very good time. We have church 2 times a week on Wednesdays and on Sundays. On Tuesday evenings we have home group, so there are many possibilities to spend time together, like with missionaries, like to share our experience, to help one another in different areas. And I'm so grateful for relationships here. Like, first relationship I'm very grateful for is my roommate, because God really knew what He did when He put us together. We are really like in our private life, how we are created, how everything, like we really match. So I'm very grateful for her. But other missionaries, it's really like everyone has something so special from God, and I'm really blessed by being with people who are depending so much on God, who depends on God so much because they have only Him, and they left everything to serve God and to serve people in Africa. So I'm so grateful to be with them, to meet them. But definitely what I feel, my place is outside the base. My place is Mozambicans. I'm not called to this base. I'm called to Mozambique. So it was my prayer even before I came here, that God, I ask you, like, I want to have more Mozambican friends, that missionary friends, that Western friends. Actually, it's happening like that, and I really enjoy more time in the village with Mozambican kids, with Mozambican mamas, than with missionaries. I'm sorry for that, but no, I'm not sorry for that. It's just truth. It's like my calling, it's my heart. So I'm very happy about that, because I see that, you know, like, it's easier to stay in the base and be here. Yeah, it's definitely easier, but it's not, you know, like, if it would be like that, I could be like just in Poland and serve people, and like in the same way that He wants something different for me. So I'm so thankful for all your prayers. I'm so thankful for all your support. Thank you that you are with me. If you want, like, to have like more information about what's going on right now, I sometimes post something on Facebook, some photos on Instagram, so it's more often than I send newsletter. But of course, newsletter I will still send, perhaps now when I start videos, even they look like I just want to share with you what is in my heart, what God is doing, like what's going on. So perhaps it will be easier just make a short video and send to you. Yes, and that's all. Like, I remember about you. I'm thankful for you all. I'm praying for you all, and see you soon in next next time. Bye.